Hey everybody, how's it going? Happy Saturday morning, happy Friday night. This thing, this thing, it's just who can do it worse? Anyway, I I'll stop smiling for a minute and I'll talk seriously because I woke up this morning. The first thing I did was check to see if there'd been any actual updates in the case of the missing Nancy Guthrie because that's the most important thing. There is still an old lady missing. There is still an 84-year-old lady missing, and I think it's day 5. And looks like there's no updates. Looks like no movement on that front, and that is very sad to see. Looks like nothing's happened since I fell asleep, which would have been your morning. So that hasn't stopped all of the so-called updates happening. So the 24-hour news cycle will continue despite the fact there's no news. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I think there's been no news. Yeah. Is Lauren in rehab? I don't think so. She's still sitting on her orange couch, or Grayson's orange couch. Yes. I heard that the ransom was overdue. Yeah, that was 5 p.m. yesterday. Yeah. There's a new note and they cleared the street. Okay, I guess that's news. Has that been released by the actual police? Or is it just from those TMZ meth heads? I'll bring Darlie in. Darlie's busy playing PlayStation. Can you stop that? And hi.
Hi. Sorry, I
Hi.
was texting Gray Bay.
Oh, you're texting Gray Bay. Were you trying to talk her into unblocking you?
I wasn't so much texting with her as just rambling at her. I'm thinking she's probably going to block my number soon, but
Right.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, chat.
It's true. You do. You do. You got to keep trying. Yeah.
At least that's not what the judge told me, but oh.
But today, yesterday, I don't know. I'm like, it's next week for me.
I think it was 5 p.m. Australian time.
5 p.m. No, it was Arizona time. It's in Arizona. You are in Arizona.
Oh, I am.
Look around. Look out the window. You're in Arizona. There's cactuses.
Oh, yeah. Who knew?
Who knew?
Well, I never go outside, so.
Oh, well, you don't. So, but it's Arizona. Okay, get this right. This dude woke up in his morning and goes, "Is there any news?"
Oh, it was 4 a.m.
And I'm like, are you asking me about what's going on in a case that's happening in your state? Yeah. I am on the other side of the world, and you're asking me what's going on.
Well, I was getting my beauty sleep.
Yeah, in a missing persons case in Arizona, you're asking me.
Oh, any headlines is all.
I don't goddamn know. Hey, Hawkeye loves nature. How are you? Okay, so I think this kidnapping is a distraction. The ransom notes too. Distraction from what? Who knows? I mean, goodness knows. Goodness knows. I don't think it's a distraction for Nancy Guthrie. Yeah. Hey, Jackie, how are you? I'm behind, but a new ransom was given to a local news agency. Okay, we can try and find that. I mean,
I don't know what the note says, but the sheriff posted a thing an hour ago about it.
Okay, all right. We care what the sheriff says. Even though he rambles a bit and, messes
He's a
up.
bit senile.
A little bit senile. But we care, I guess. If it comes from the cops or the FBI, I mean that's not him. Okay.
The FBI and Pima County Sheriff's Department are aware of a new message regarding Nancy Guthrie. Investigators are actively inspecting the information provided in the message for its authenticity. While this is one new piece of information, the FBI and the Pima Department are still asking anyone with tips to call, blah, 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 blah. That's it.
Uh-huh. Okay. So
they're on it, chat.
They're on it. Okay, so they're aware of a new message. Investigators are actively inspecting the information provided in the message for its authenticity. This is one new piece of information. The FBI and Pima County Sheriff's Department still asking anyone with tips. Always just the tip. Okay. That's it. I bet you there are 1,000 channels right now trying to make a ton of speculation.
1,001 now, right?
1,001. All right. Okay. No, we are not making this stream is not going to be about that little press release. Don't worry, chat. It's not. It's going to be. We're going to make fun of Tricia.
Oh, looks like they're at the house again.
Who?
Nate Eaton. Oh, law enforcement.
Is Nate there?
Probably.
Or are you confusing him with Brian Etten? Because Nate's a lot taller.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm sure.
Whatever strapping young lad is at the house.
Okay. Lauren is bitched about both of them.
That's fair. That's probably why I mixed them up.
Yeah. Lauren bitches about both of them, I'm sure. No, he is. No, sorry, what? Curfew? Brianna's there.
B-Dog's
Brianna's there. B-Dog's there.
Man,
okay.
I was thinking of going up there this weekend, too. I want to get a photo with her.
If B-Dog's there, then B-Dog, on Lauren's behalf, can go tell everyone they're being irresponsible. Being irresponsible, chat. Dali, are there skinwalkers in this part of AZ? CH says, not 1,000 channels, only saw a couple, but Grey Pubes has found studies, Google Maps, and probably has found her. Joking. No, well, you know what? He's probably found a Google Earth with a person standing on the side of the road that looks a bit like Nancy.
Mm-hmm.
But if you go in and talk to him, he'll call you a fucking moron.
Well,
yeah.
Can't all be winners.
That could be fun. We could bring up Gray. Is he live? We could bring up his chat and we could talk to him.
So yeah, what is it? Gray Hughes?
Yeah, we could.
Gray Pubes.
we could
wrong search. Wrong search. Safe search needs to be on.
Oops. We could have our daily dose of abuse. That'd be fun. I'm pretty sure I'm blocked.
Is he the kind to strike people?
Oh, you mean if we play?
Yeah.
I'm willing to take my chances. Is he live?
Yeah.
Leave again. And I bet you that today they went out with another warrant to look into have a better search. They probably had a limited scope on the first time. And now they've got another warrant and they believe something about the property there. And I guess we're just going to see. Yeah, that's right. There was the white van. Yeah, I don't know. I was listening to Fox News about that. They made some good points.
What are you writing?
Morrow again, the guy on Fox News. He's the best.
Yeah.
I think that's his name.
He's handsome.
He said, there was a white van reported before.
Was it a white Elantra?
The disappearance.
Oh, not a white van.
In the area.
Can't be a white van. White
It was
vans
a Hyundai, chat.
are always bad news, the white vans. White vans, that they always mean you're guilty if there's a white van there.
And it had free candy on the side.
Free candy. Super chatting.
But like, not that day, but before. And but then he said, but wouldn't any van sort of seem like that?
Oh.
You have this neighborhood that's kind of, even if it's a delivery van, it pulls up, it's going to look like that. But I guess it's kind of interesting that you think enough of it to call the cops, So I don't know.
He'll have this sorted out in a minute. He'll have the ransom note figured out.
Hey, cool.
Hey, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was made me feel weird. Like, why would somebody need to type that in? Great. Looking closer up, you look so much older. That's just got to be a troll. I don't. This seems like either that or you're autistic or something. Like you just had.
I sent that earlier, actually.
You know what? In here, you get put into jail for 5 years for saying that about somebody.
I know. Now I kind of want to super chat him and say he looks old. Just see him spurt out.
You need to tell him that you're autistic and you're very offended.
No.
You are. You're a resident autist. Off you go.
I can't see him. Is it 9 still?
Go on.
The report says the sender was sending info to authenticate that they were in fact the party holding. Oh, okay. Their report says the sender was sending info. Are they sending pictures? That's what you want to send. A picture.
I told him his girlish figure is very delightful.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's just this format I'm standing at.
He's responding to me.
But hey, guys, I need your guys' support on the channel. We're trying to just keep the same shows going along during this, trying to work through everything.
He took you seriously.
I said his girlish figure is delightful. Oh, it's just this format.
This old thing.
Oh.
All right. Okay, this was fun. All right.
Let's move on. Let's get back to that.
Let's get back to the serious content, everybody. So why does he look like a mediocre football coach? I think maybe he's sponsored by Under Armour. Yeah. And we have a new member, Curfew. Curfew, thank you for your support, Curfew. I've noticed that you're very much on board with everything right now that I'm saying. I am totally not buying all this crap, right? So here, and I said this yesterday, we ain't covering the case because as far as I'm concerned, what's coming out of the police department and the FBI, they're giving as much information as they can. Like they really are. They're not giving anything more. That's it. But there is a 24-hour news cycle going on, and there's a ton of speculation and a ton of just going over and over and over information that's been given out. And most of the stuff that people are talking about is just made up. And people are allowed to have their chitty chats back and forth about it because I can see why there's intrigue around it. But then what's happening is there's this jostling for attention. And that's what we're commenting on, the jostling, and especially the jostling between Lauren and her affiliates, her little friends, and how it's very clear that they're quite jealous of a certain broadcaster who's caused some waves in the last few days. And I ain't scared to talk about this, right? There might be some people who are a bit scared to talk about this. I ain't scared to talk about this. Ashleigh Banfield has come out with a accusation via a source, and I didn't love this accusation. And I believe, as far as I'm concerned, she's a journalist. She has a very big channel, a very big reach. She got 2 million views on this video where she said that her source identified Tomasio, the son-in-law, as being the prime suspect. I didn't love that, but hey, a lot of people didn't love that. That's criticism. That's not bashing. That is criticism. As far as I'm concerned, Ashleigh Banfield, she's a journalist and she gets criticized. There's a lot of criticism around that, and she may be proven to be correct. However, there are some people who call themselves also journalists who seem to be taking a lot of pleasure in what they see to be irresponsible journalism, and they are going on and on and on and on about it. Now, Lauren, as we showed yesterday, didn't name Ashleigh, but she and her little bestie over in Arizona, Brianna Whitney, spoke at length about how there is no prime suspect, and they kept going on about that. Now, this lady here, I think that she is a mouthpiece for Lauren. Tell me if you guys think I'm wrong, but I think she is chatting to Lauren, and Lauren is like, that Ashleigh, she's so irresponsible, and she doesn't care. Now that she's out on her own, she'll just say whatever she wants. And also, did you see how many views she got? And Tricia's like, yeah, all she cares about is clicks and views. It's so unethical, and we're so ethical, all of us over here. And this woman, she'll just name her. She'll just go, Ashleigh did this. And so she went on one rant about her the day that Ashleigh did the broadcast, and she ain't letting her go. Like, she's continuing. She's continuing with the rant. Continuing. Yeah. Tricia blindly supports Lauren, and I believe that this woman here is like the unfiltered version of Lauren.
I could see that.
Yeah, no filter. This chick, no filter. Zero. So let's watch. This is the second round of Tricia going at Ashleigh. Puppet. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Lauren is so jealous. This chick is just as jealous. Watch her. Watch her.
Welcome to Websleuths YouTube Live. My name is Tricia Griffith. Delighted that you're with me tonight. And I want to remind you, there's this really cool place. I work there every day. It's called Websleuths.com. It's a true crime discussion forum. And let me tell you, it is hopping, especially with the Nancy Guthrie case. Our members are so into that, and they are thinking outside of the box. I gotta believe law enforcement is reading there. They've read at Websleuths a lot over the past 25 years that Websleuths has been up. And I know they've gotten all kinds of ideas before. They should be reading that thread. I'll be putting those links into chat, and I'll put them in the description as well. Again, that's websleuths.com, the coolest place for all your true crime news, but
It's so
especially
cool.
this tragic story. Now, lots have happened today. The sheriff gave a press conference. We're going to go over a specific timeline that the sheriff put up. There was a guy arrested today for a fake ransom note. And wait until you hear this doofus. What an idiot he is.
Oh, he's the doofus.
Me? Oh, him. Okay.
Oh, calm down. Calm down, Dolly. She's not calling you a doofus, although I think she might. She probably would.
Please.
Ah,
I'm
please. You're delightful. You are delightful. You're a Tricia fan too. By the way, Websleuths.com, it is hopping. It is the coolest place to be. Guys, if you're not on Websleuths.com, you are square. You're a square.
Savannah Guthrie's brother came out and made a statement. And there's just more to tell. And we'll be telling all of it. But I want to ask you a question first. Obviously, they know a lot more than we do. And obviously, they're hoping that Nancy Guthrie is alive. Now, is it responsible for somebody to come on and say, yeah, I have a law enforcement source that says the son-in-law of Nancy Guthrie is the prime suspect? Now, even if that's true, is that a responsible thing to do? Is it the right
responsible
of the press to reveal something like that, which could in turn perhaps risk her life? You know, I mean, I know a bug. Hold on. Autumn text bug nugget the first, ladies and gentlemen, and his mini penguin.
Quit humping her arm, dog.
I don't know. I couldn't do it, but you know, I guess that's why I'm not like wildly successful, because I don't have that.
I guess that's
talent?
why I'm wildly successful. Now she's going to start the self-deprecation, right?
Hey,
And
she's taking my stick.
she is. I feel so sorry for her now. Now I'm
Yeah,
going to
well.
start feeling sorry. Should we get the violins out?
You may
Poor
have to.
Tricia. Poor Tricia. Because this is why she's not so wildly successful. And yes, Cuffy, we absolutely have the Discord member perk. And once I know you've just become a member, all you do is you go to the member perks section. There's a little Discord link there. It should be an infinite link. I have made it so that it is infinite. It never stops. And you click on that. And then once you go to the Discord server, if you're not automatically in, then there is a little video there that you play, and it tells you how to sync up your YouTube account with Discord, and then you're in, and we chat, and there's so many channels in there, and we have so much fun, and we also post photos of our pets. It's great. Welcome in. Become a member, everybody. It helps the channel continue. Without it, I cannot continue. I cannot, because I guess I don't have it in me.
I couldn't do it, but I guess that's why I'm not like wildly successful, because I don't have that killer instinct to do whatever it takes to get to the top. And then my girlfriend and I always talk. That's why we're not millionaires or billionaires, because we just don't have that killer instinct to walk over people and just take what we want and go for it. Of course, we spend too much money and we don't handle our money properly, but that doesn't have anything to do with it.
Oh, no, that's nothing.
I just couldn't do it. I would feel too guilty if I revealed something like that might.
StreamYard just got better. Did you realize that I just paused the violin with my pause?
No,
button?
I did that.
Oh. Okay. Anyway, right. So maybe it actually did something good. So she's not a millionaire or a billionaire, and it's not because she can't handle her money and stuff. It's because she doesn't have the killer instinct to walk over people like a certain somebody does. Like a certain somebody. Has she actually named her yet?
Grayson?
Has she named Ashleigh yet in this live stream? I don't think she has yet, but it's pretty goddamn obvious who she's talking about. Yesterday, she named her tons. She will name her.
Harm the investigation when you're trying to find a kidnap victim and just hoping to, against all hope, that she's still alive. Anyway, you know how Ashleigh Banfield annoys me.
Well, she's not- there it is. Hey! There she goes. There she goes. And she named her. There we go. She's the member of the 2 Sets of Rules Club. What's that mean? What are you saying? What you saying? Oh no, that was yesterday. She called herself Petty, the one we streamed yesterday. That was the one where she named her stream. Ashleigh Banfield names a suspect, then backs up 9 seconds later. Yeah, that was that one. And also in the same stream, she said that she had to remove posts on websleuths.com stating that there was a prime suspect. So why the hell was there even posts on there? Why did she even allow there to be posts on there if she was not buying into that from the beginning? Right? So if she thought it was so irresponsible to name a prime suspect, then why was she like approving those posts in the first place? Tricia, it's expired. Okay.
I just put it in private chat, a new one.
Well, I mean, private chat's not going to help me because how am I going to give it to her?
You want me to put it in regular chat?
No, it's a member link. I can't. Okay. I tell you what, Cuffy, I am going to put anybody who'd like to become a member today. I'll let you know that I am going to make a member post once this stream is done, and it will have a new Discord link on it that is active for. It'll probably be active for a week. So just letting you know. Just letting you. If you could just wait, Cutview, I'll make a new member link and I'll post it to a members only post at the end of the stream. Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Stepping back, she's still saying that the son-in-law, brother-in-law is maybe a prime suspect. She does say that. But I mean, if that's true, and it could be, wouldn't that alert him and maybe he would act differently? Maybe he wouldn't make a mistake. Maybe they wouldn't be able to catch him because now he knows that he's the prime suspect. That's what I don't get. I don't understand in a situation like this that is so dire and so terrifying, and everybody wants to find this woman alive. And it is still possible. It is not incredibly likely, but it's possible. I just don't understand. I think that's irresponsible, and I couldn't do it. But like I said, that's why I'm not,
I couldn't do it.
NBC News, I guess. I don't have that instinct to just get the story, do what I have to do.
I just don't have it in me to just get the story and do what I have to do.
No matter what. And in this day and age, I guess it would be to get the clicks and the views.
To get the clicks and the views. No.
Try letting the girls out, ma'am. Sometimes that helps. Just saying.
Tally. Well, I mean, that would get the clicks and the views, and then
Exactly.
it wouldn't get the long-term impressions, though. I mean, people would click away before they could see an ad. So
True.
Revenue wise, not sure if that would do it. So she's just called Ashleigh Banfield out for being a click and view whore, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's just call it. Let's just call it.
Yeah.
That's what she's done.
Well, it's a good thing that Lauren doesn't do things like have an interview and then stream herself watching herself do an interview for clicks and views, because then it would look kind of awkward that your bestie did that for clicks and views.
Well,
thankfully, Lauren is a class act and would never do such a thing.
Class act. And I mean, yeah, she hasn't kept up a video with 500,000 views on it for months and months and months. It's continued to be monetized.
Don't exaggerate. It only has 450,000 views.
450,000. That has 9 hours of false allegations in it. But
8 hours, 57 minutes.
It's over 9 hours.
Oh, it is.
If it weren't 9 hours, if it weren't 9 hours, it couldn't be called a 9 hour live.
Oh, 9 hour, 8 minutes, 36 seconds.
Yeah, that one. Right. Yeah. But yeah, let's just be really clear what she's doing here. So she is calling out someone for grifting who is like, she's a grifter, and content creators calling out other content creators for grifting is the stupidest thing on the internet. It is the dumbest thing on the internet, really. Like, it needs to stop, because
that's what a grifter would say.
That's what a grifter would say. It's just stupid. It is really, really stupid, because like that is the whole term grifting is just, it's so dumb.
I mean, there are people that are scumbags, and
there are people who are scumbags.
Wage quit and, scream at chat because, damn it, CH, why aren't you gifting more? But I'm kidding, obviously.
We haven't reached our goal, chat.
I know, we have a goal. Come on, guys. But for a lot of people, it's like, yeah, it's kind of what we do, and some of us are better than others, but we're all here to.
Well, I mean, people put in a lot of time into making their content, and it's really the only way that you can make any of it back at all is to ask people to please donate, basically. And yeah, there are idiots like Gray Hughes, but for one person to call out another person is pretty stupid. It's pretty dumb. It is pretty much the dumbest thing on the internet. DSP isn't allowed in chat. Hey, AG, how are you? But the reason they call each other out is because they get jealous of one another. That's what it's about, right? And this is what's going on here. This woman is jealous because Ashleigh Banfield just got 2 million views. And do we really understand for a second what 2 million views means?
It's more than one.
Well, it's hard to quantify that in dollar terms. I would say probably $200,000 in ad revenue minimum. Yeah, like $10 a thousand.
Think it was that high?
$10 a thousand views is pretty low.
But it was a pretty short video, right?
No, it was 40 minutes.
Oh.
Wasn't it? Check. I
was thinking it was like a short one, but no, yeah.
No, and that is not, there's a sponsorship in the middle of it as well.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. So, and that's only first pass. So I would think that's a $200 video.
Righteous bucks.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm guessing.
So I'm still trying to develop that killer instinct as far as business so I can, become a millionaire and a billionaire. But again,
have you talked to Grayson?
My retirement plan is the lottery, and it's not looking good right now. Anyway, we're going to go all over this tonight. We're going to go over the idiot that tried to basically get money from the family that had nothing to do with it. We're going to talk about what was in the ransom note that we know that leads police to think it's possibly real. And we're going to listen to Savannah Guthrie's brother and his message as well. Also, I'll play a clip from an FBI agent who has a really interesting take on the message that the family gave yesterday and why Savannah said what she said. And he'll tell us all about that. And again, that is on a local news station. Local news is doing a great job on this, by the way. But if you want to read about it and get into just get into it. Got to go to websleuths.com.
Oh, you
go to websleuths.com right there on the front page. You'll see Savannah and her mom. Just click on it and that'll take you right to the discussion thread. Okay. Okay. Well, let's get right to it, my darlings. Let me pull up for you. We call her the AI Stacy, artificial intelligence, but she's warm and loving. Lynn Gen 2, how are you doing, darling?
Who the hell is this? Guys, help. Who's AI Stacy? Who, like, what? Who, what? What is this? Who's this person? Darling, you're going to have to change things up a bit.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do now. I guess I'll just be Lynn Dolly too.
Lynn Dolly. All right, let's see if she speaks properly.
Oh, I don't know about any intelligence, but I'm doing okay, thank you. And I was just going to say, you're right, Tricia. This case is everywhere. You can't turn a corner without hearing something different, and it's not the same thing. It's little tidbits of little different things, and it's just crazy. It's like crazy. Exploded.
I have not seen a case like this since I'm trying to think.
Let me guess. Sebastian Rogers. Have you seen a case like this since Sebastian Rogers? You know, you remember when you had the stepdad just pop into your chat. Was that not your chat, on your stream? I remember when he was on your stream, Tricia, and you just made a huge thing out of it, and then you allowed a bunch of other just randos to pop into your stream, on the panel, and it went berserk. That was the beginning of the end of that case. That was when the parents, especially mainly the dad and the stepdad, got a real taste for panels and YouTube, and it really was terrible. It was a horrible moment in that case. I mean, the whole case was just shit, but she was right in there with the whole Sebastian Rogers missing person thing. And yeah, so this is giving me flashbacks, actually, of the beginning of the Sebastian Rogers case. The whole true crimers descending on the town and everyone wanting to know everything and everyone breaking apart every piece of it and starting to point the finger at everybody and why aren't the cops doing their job. And I'm surprised Nancy Grace has not got this Tomasio guy on and is not asking him a bunch of questions. The only reason she isn't, I'm sure, is because it's a celebrity case. So yeah, that's what it reminds you of, Tricia.
Well, certainly not a kidnapping case since Elizabeth Smart.
Smart, yeah.
And the type of publicity not since Casey Anthony. But again, I just have a problem with somebody saying I have a law enforcement source that says the son-in-law is maybe the prime suspect. If it's true, then guess what? He's clued in. He's clued into it. He's clued into it, and he now he knows. Now he's being real careful. I don't know.
It's just crazy. And if it is a law enforcement source, it's going to be an ex-law enforcement source.
Yeah, no kidding.
So.
Something like this. And again, everybody, And Lynn Jen, I get sources, and it's wonderful to have them so you can get some scoop. But when you're dealing with a situation like this where there is a life involved and time is everything, I just don't think you should do those things. That's just me. But Lynn Jen too, like I said, that's why I have not made it to the top. I'm still kind of just here with the place I want to be, which is with all of you here in chat, all of the mad chatters. I appreciate you all, and thank you so much for being here. We do appreciate it. And we
really, yeah, she wouldn't say that if Lauren said it. She just hates Ashleigh Banfield. This is the other thing, right? So I feel like this is all allegiance based. Like all of the opinions that are coming out of her mouth, it's all allegiance based. If it weren't for the fact that Lauren is really, really jealous of the 2 million views thing, then, and it's not all about the 2 million views thing, let's be really clear. There's professional jealousy, let's say, between Lauren and Ashleigh Banfield, because she's jealous of a lot of people. We all know that. Between those two, I don't think Ashleigh's jealous of Lauren. I think Lauren's jealous of Ashleigh. But the 2 million views thing, it's not nothing. That's a lot of views. That's a spike. That's a really, really big spike. Because like most of these videos get 100,000, maybe a couple of 100,000. 2 million's big. 2 million is really, really big. And that means that's a scoop. And that means that all of the competitors are like, whoa, wow. They all start talking amongst themselves and they're like, well, how did she do that? Oh, that's irresponsible. Oh, people are saying it's irresponsible, so therefore it's irresponsible. Oh, look, the sheriff's office said it was irresponsible. Let's repeat that.
But is it irresponsible?
It's irresponsible. Let's keep repeating that for days and days and days. Oh, look, they still haven't arrested him. Very irresponsible. Very, very. And fuck her with her 2 million views. Fuck her with her 2 million fucking views. Fuck her. Right? Jelly. Rain Collector. Thank you for the $10 super sticker. And MUTKOP with the 20. We have 20. Let's go. Let's go. Turning chat green. Turning chat green, green, green. That's awesome. Let's go. That's a very big donation. And I appreciate you so much. Is that a kitty cat? Is that a pointed little kitty cat there? They're so cute. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Guys. Thank you.
Oh, and I love the sticker. Thank you.
I love the sticker too. Awesome. Welcome new members. Pretty soon I'm going to post a link to the Discord for members. So look out for a member post.
I've got a great story to tell you about an identification that Othram made. And we're going to have a representative from Othram DNA Sols on tomorrow night to talk about it. So it's going to be very, very.
Oh, really? They're going to have a representative.
Don't say.
You don't say. You're going to have a representative from Othram DNA Sols.
Oh, it's coming at 10:30 tonight.
Oh, what a get for them. How did they manage that? I wonder. You mean her boss, David Middleman, is going to be on?
We have new info in the Nancy Guthrie case. Othram rep joins us with great news about Vandy. So they identified Vandy.
Yeah, thanks to crowdsourcing.
Yeah.
Even though they make a goddamn ton of money. P.S. I saw that the first time she interviewed David Middleman was like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. So she's been friendly with this company for a really long time. Yes.
That's been confirmed, right?
They're in a strategic partnership.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what they call it, a strategic partnership.
It's like the same kind of relationship a prostitute has with a John.
Kind of
A strategic relationship.
Cool. Thank you. Thank you, Linux Audio. Thank you. This is to me, I have hit the top. This is my top, guys. I love it here. I wouldn't want to go anywhere else but right here. And on websleuths.com, of course. Okay. Real quick, Stacy's husband's doing great. He's moved out of the ICU. They've moved it into a regular room. He's going to go home in a few days. Yeah, so it's looking good. Stacy will probably be here tomorrow night, but we'll have to wait and see. And I will definitely pass along your well wishes. Okay, the sheriff gave a press conference today, and I want to play the sheriff talking about the timeline.
Wait,
this is very, very important.
I'm right
and
here.
Did the sheriff give a press conference today?
No, not today. This was yesterday, though.
This is not yesterday. This is
20 hours ago.
Oh, okay. She stream again. She must have.
The stream is going to be on tonight.
Oh, okay.
This weird little thing.
I know you're
that
in the future.
He would not admit to in the timeline. And we'll talk about that here, but let me pull this up first. Here we go. Okay, and this is from earlier today. We're not going to play the whole press conference. I just want to play this one part.
Oh, okay. I see what's happened. So, yeah, this is her nighttime after the press conference.
Yes.
I got it. Yeah. Cool.
I mean, hell is like 18 hours into the future, so it's confusing at times.
This all feels like years ago.
So hang on here. Let me share this. Okay, this is talking about the timeline again for the disappearance, the kidnapping of Nancy Guthrie. Here we go.
The timeline, I think we've got it on the board, do we not? This is a timeline that we have been able to develop with some of the things that we've had.
I'm not
her social media about how much she did not like.
I'm not watching her watch something else. So
like ICE, and people have speculated maybe it's somebody that is mad about that. It could be. Wait. Why? And I'm talking about Savannah's brother-in-law, which would be Nancy's son-in-law. But why? Why? People speculate that maybe it's a stranger thing. It is a robbery gone wrong. They hurt her. They took her with them, and now they've turned it into a kidnapping. Here's the problem with this whole thing. Literally anything is possible. Anything.
Yes.
Nancy was very vocal, I guess, on her social media about how much she did not like ICE.
Oh.
And people have speculated maybe it's somebody that is mad about that.
Oh, we're going to go there? Ooh. Alrighty. Yeah, Jackie. I'm confused. Does Tricia want more views and followers, or is she happy with what she has? Tricia seems to be far more focused on people going and signing up to websleuths.com and people signing up for the subscription to DNA Solves. Because DNA Solves, once you are on that, they charge you per month. Right? So that's where her strategic partner, Othram, makes money. And she doesn't say it out loud, but pretty sure they are financing her and Stacy. Yeah, because Websleuths, the YouTube channel, is not. Hey, Stacy.
Hi.
Not monetized through YouTube. So it's all very ambiguous, very cryptic, because this whole idea of it looking so victim focused, like so altruistic on the outside, it pisses me off, right? Like, oh, we got all these photos of victims and we're not monetized, and go and donate to DNA Solves. But then if you look a bit closer, DNA Solves is part of Othram, and Othram is a for-profit company. And it's all about buying and selling databases of people's DNA. But then they just they play on people's emotions though. Like it's we want to help people though find their missing loved ones, and we want to catch murderers. Just be upfront about what's going on.
Could be. Well, the thing is, we can't say, no, it's not. We just can't say, no, it's not. So, and let's see here. Thought Criminal says, an email ransom for a physical kidnapping is atypical. A ransom demand without a point of contact is also atypical. It's a red herring, and it could be. It very well could be. So, Judy from Our Lord's Estate says, what time did her church friends call Nancy's family regarding her not being at church? I am not sure of that. For some reason, I'm thinking, and I could be wrong, 11:30, something like that. But again, I absolutely could be wrong. I don't know.
I'm going to go forward in the stream.
AI, I got fooled by AI today. You know what happened? Again, it's crazy. I got a text, and I thought it was from a realtor. And they were asking if I owned this house. Not this house, but another house, which I didn't own. But I didn't know what state they were asking about because I live in Texas, but I lived in Utah. And I know my family members own homes, and I thought maybe this person was asking about something my family member owned, but they didn't say the state. So I wrote back and I said, please tell me the state. And they wrote back and they said, hey, we just want to talk to you for just a second to see if you're interested in selling. Wrote back, please tell me the state. And then something else. And I wrote back, oh my God, what is the damn state?
She got into a conversation with an AI bot. Oh, this is great.
And they wrote back, we're so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't read your text. Yeah, we're asking about the state of Texas, which I don't own anything here. And then I said, are you AI? And he said, yes, we are an AI assistant. And so I said a bunch of swear words and then blocked it. So you just got to be careful. I thought I was talking to a human that was an idiot, you know?
She's been, oh, Tricia. Look, I mean, you've been talking to Lauren all this time, and she's not as smart as an AI bot. So don't be too hard on yourself. Wow. But Tricia, you are an idiot. This is the problem. Well, she admitted it. You admitted it. This is the most Tricia thing I've ever heard. She swore at the AI. Did she actually type that in? Fuck you. Fuck you, AI. Screw you. Screw you, you AI bot. Screw you. I bet that goes on all day long. My 84-year-old mother knows what an AI bot is and sounds like. Tricia. Let's go back. Did she say that she actually typed that in?
You're an AI assistant. And so I said a bunch of swear words and then blocked it.
Oh, she said it.
So you've just got to be careful. I thought I was talking to a human that was an idiot, you know? So yeah, JDR, I can't imagine it's a total stranger. I just can't. But anyway. Oh, YJ Bennett's in New Zealand, one of my favorite places. Yes, everybody, let me remind you, if you could hit the thumbs up and please subscribe to our channel. We are not monetized. We do this because we love it. And we want to help people. We want to help victims. And we feel like your family.
I can't. I'm sorry. I don't buy this. I don't buy this. No, I'm sorry. I just don't buy it. We're not monetized. We do this because we love it. And we want to help victims. I don't buy it. So And what's with the big glow up then? How come in 2003, when this strategic partnership with Othram happened, everything changed and like she actually started wearing clothes and putting like signs up and making an effort? What was with that? And they were monetized. Like they had super chats and memberships and stuff, and they took the YouTube partnership away, and then the websleuths.com became affiliated with this DNA Solves thing, which is part of Othram. None of this makes sense to me. And she became the manager. So you're really telling me that there's no money involved here? I don't like it. So why does she need subs at all? Yeah. Tricia thinks the police get ideas from her website. She's a moron. Yeah. And I don't like this misleading bullshit. I don't like this whole, like, oh, well, if you care about the victims, then you'll watch us and you'll know that we are not making money from this, so therefore we are the most honest and the most respectable, and we are calling out people like Ashleigh who are only into this for clicks and views. And she's so irresponsible. Please. She gets some kind of payment from us. She must. She must. No one does anything for no kind of reward at all. Right? It's like some people do things because they get some sort of sense of self-satisfaction out of it, because they get like a sense of belonging, because they feel like they're doing some sort of good in the world. I get that, right? I understand that. Maybe she's making like a small amount of money or something like that. I can understand that. But just be honest about it. Just don't say that there's nothing. I think she's pretty open about the Othram investment. She is salaried. But is she? I'd like to see a clip or something of her explaining it, because here she's making out like this. Let's play it back. Let's play it back.
Oh, YJ Bennett's in New Zealand, one of my favorite places. Yes, everybody, let me remind you, if you could hit the thumbs up and please subscribe to our channel. We are not monetized. We do this because we love it. And we want to help people. We want to help victims. And we feel like your family. I started this channel back in 2019? 2019 already? I think it was, yeah. And it's just, I accidentally started it. I thought I was doing a makeup test with just my friends. I didn't realize I was live, and a YouTube channel broke out. So it was pretty fun. So anyway, hi, Detective's daughter. It's great to see you. Oh,
we do this because we love it. And we're not monetized. I have a job. I'm a graphic design teacher. So, yeah, and this channel is monetized. I have no problem with that at all. I'm not hiding that. So I get some supplemental income from this that barely pays my bills to even keep the channel running. So, yeah, I am not trying to pull any wool over anyone's eyes at all. That's why I'm asking. Got a problem with that? You can go.
Betsy Ross, I want to bring that up. Amen, sister. This feels like the woman's crime. Remember, you've all got to remember this. Heidi Brochard, okay, she went missing and she had a brand new baby. Her fiance gave an interview, and he was this awkward guy, just awkward as hell. You would look at him and listen to him and think, oh, that dude's hiding something. and I believe it was here in Texas, if I'm not mistaken. Well, my girlfriend, who has since passed, Beth B., she called me up. She goes, "Don't you dare accuse him tonight. He didn't do it." And I said, "How could you say that?" She says, "He's just a good old boy that is uncomfortable in front of the camera. He didn't do it. He didn't do it." And so for her sake, I didn't accuse him. And he didn't. You know who did? Her best friend.
You threatening me? You can fuck right off. You know what's gonna happen? Bye.
Her best friend, who was kind of like stalking her, who said she was pregnant at the same time, but she wasn't. So she killed her best friend, hid her in the trunk, and then tried to pass off the baby as her own. Anything can happen. It's just damn weird. So yeah, that was
from one day to the next. I mean, it's getting to where you can't even walk into a gas station or a Walmart or a Walgreens, for crying out loud, and not have to worry about some sort of crime or altercation happening. And
it feels like it, doesn't it? It really does. Now, it may not. It may be that it's just reported more, but it feels like it. And I, again, I love staying home. I love it that I don't have to go out. And like I said, when I go out, I get really dressed up and I literally just go to the gas station.
So monetized channel or non-monetized channel. So I can explain that. And Dolly's getting kicked out for a minute. Yeah. So really misunderstood terms. So basically what happens is when a channel reaches 1,000 subscribers and has, I think it's 100,000 viewing hours. I'll have to check that. It changes. They change the goalposts every now and again.
4,000.
Now I think it's 4,000. Oh, it's only 4,000. Yeah, it was a while ago. I'll bring you back in again. Hello. Are you decided to come back in or not? Hi. Oh, man.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
You talked and then you left. All right. So once the channel reaches that point, then they can apply to be part of the YouTube partnership program. And see, when it goes full screen, that means he's coming back. Right. Anyway, YouTube partnership program. So the YouTube partnership program means that's YouTube language for your channel is monetized. Now, monetized just means that you can earn money on YouTube. Doesn't mean that you are earning money. It just means you can. Now, earning money comes in a couple of different ways. You can earn ad revenue. So ad revenue is a very, very small amount of money if you're not getting a lot of views. So how I did that calculation earlier, that really, really rough calculation on the 2 million views for Ashleigh Banfield was based on $10 per 1,000 views. So 10,000 per 1,000 views is 10,000 views. Sorry, $10 being for the amount of times that they show an ad per 1,000 views. So you get $10 approximately per 1,000 views of an ad, right? And if there were 2 million views, then 20,000 of those. So there's ad revenue, but if you're only getting like 1,000 views per stream or per video, then you're not showing many ads, right? Or if your videos are very short, then people might not see an ad, or if people are only watching for a very short period of time, then they might not see an ad at all. So you're not getting any ad revenue. So a small channel like this, that's only ever getting over a couple of thousand views every now and again, not making much money out of ad revenue. right? So ad revenue is not where small channels get their money. Then there's another thing that you can get, and that is super chats and memberships. So super chats and memberships are where small channels actually can make some money, right? Because that is from loyalty from their viewers. So if viewers want to support smaller channels, they can actually just give them their donations. So super chatting is great. Memberships, that's where I personally have been able to make like some kind of consistent passive income from this channel. So, and when I say some, I mean a couple of $100 a month. So it helps to pay, and same with Dali. I'll bring him in now. Hello.
Hey.
Hey. So it helps to pay like the bills that it costs to actually run a channel like this, because you got to pay for stuff. Yeah, to break even, basically. But you have better months. Like last month was a better month. And so sometimes you do a bit better, and you can start to perhaps pay your electricity bill or something like that on top, which is like, yay. But small channels, they rely a lot on super chats and donations and things like that. So ad revenue, it's very unusual for you to do well out of ad revenue if you're running a channel that is not getting tens, more like hundreds of thousands of views consistently, right? So that's the difference between monetized and non-monetized channels. If you don't have a monetized channel, if you haven't applied to be part of the YouTube partner program, or if you've not reached the threshold to be able to apply to be part of the YouTube partner program, then you just don't have that opportunity at all. I mean, you could ask people to donate to like your Cash App or something like that, but that's your only option. So in this instance, in this lady's instance, she was part of the YouTube partner program back before 2023, and she actively turned that off, right? So what's happened is, and I'm assuming here because the timing lines up, that Othram has come along and they have offered her some sort of deal to switch off that agreement with YouTube where the green members in chat show up and super chats are allowed. Why? Okay, I'm speculating now. Here's hella speculating. But I think it's because it looks more altruistic, more noble, if it appears that there's no
financial gain.
Financial gain going on. Yeah. We're all about the victims. I think that's what's going on. And so instead, she's passing people off to the Websleuths website, which she's always done because she's always had the Websleuths website, and encouraging people to donate to this thing called DNA Solves. And DNA Solves is a arm, or the crowdfunding arm of Othram, and you sign up to it, and it has a subscription to it, and you sign up to it. It charges you however much per month that you're willing to donate, and you feel very good about it because you're helping to find these missing people through IgG, investigative genealogy, genetic genealogy, right? And you don't question it anymore. But the fact of the matter is that Othram is a multi-million-dollar business. They're for profit. Do they really need crowdfunding? I don't know. But you don't really question it because, I mean, this company or this website that sent you there that's not making any money is just doing this for the victims, right? So in saying she isn't monetized is incorrect. She is, but chooses not to use it. Well, not monetized through YouTube. So, yeah, not monetized in the traditional way that you would expect for a YouTube channel. You can't super chat her. Yeah. Not sure how true it is, but people have said that her channel was demonetized because of some of the things that were discussed. I don't know. Got it. It is smoke and mirrors. She's being paid by promoting this private company. She's the perfect friend for Lauren. I find it hard to believe she's not getting money from these people. They have a lot of money. There is there is a I'll see if I can find it. We'll play a bit more of this. I'll see if I can find it. There's a short that Megan Connor did at CrimeCon, and she shows behind her the amount of space that Othram is taking up at CrimeCon. They take up like most of the exhibitor hall. They are like, there's all these other people have taken up like one exhibitor space. They've taken up like the whole center of it. Their advertising budget is huge. Yeah. And Lauren is probably angry at Ashleigh because Ellen believes in that paranoid brain of hers that AB knows things about her because of Lindsay. Oh, yeah. There's all that background stuff as well that's going on. Yeah. All right, let's keep going.
Get a Powerball ticket because, again, that's my retirement plan. And but every time I go, I'm looking around. I mean, it's right by my house, and I've talked to the cops 3 times. They've come to that place 3 times. And one time they thought it was because of me. They thought I was causing a problem. I'm like, I'm not doing anything. It was somebody else. It was yelling at somebody at a car, and somebody called the police and said it was me. I'm like, I'm just sitting here getting gas. But yeah, it just seems like wherever you go out,
drunk.
It just seems like it's such a scary world, you know?
So
it
scary.
Really does. So let's see.
Oh, come on, Trish. You were showing the girls off.
Oh, well, that could
Circle
be.
K. We know
why
it.
not walk it? They say she was carried out in her sheets. Could be. Now that blood on the front porch, it looked like it dripped. It reminded me of somebody with a bloody nose because it wasn't a lot, but we don't know what was inside. But the theory was somebody was carrying her and she was bleeding, and that's why there are those little splotches.
Little droplets.
Yeah, little droplets. Thank you. Let's see. Laura, God, I hate the fact that YouTube has put all the letters together. You have to sit there and like look at it and then stretch it out.
Try and pronounce it.
Yeah. Is it Laura Nelson? It's very scary here in Vegas. I love Vegas. I do. It's sad. It's scary.
Oh, so, I love it because my bestie is there. My bestie lives in Vegas. I love it. I love going to visit my loza.
Wait,
Why
really?
Not Walk It says, I think whoever it is actually quite technically savvy. It seems like they used multiple VPNs and tried some way of avoiding detection.
What?
Well, you shouldn't have told me that.
If I make the mistake and call Tricia a representative of Othram, she raked someone over the coals one night. Really? She's not. Okay, so she's not an Othram representative. Oh, she doesn't like that. Oh, well, maybe that's why I just had someone in chat having a little bit of a tanty. Going, oh, you're crazy to target her.
They've been popping up. I looked at their history. They've been popping up a little bit, bashing us.
Oh, really?
A few, yeah, snarky comments here and there.
Oh, snarky, snark.
Hurt my feelings, but
getting their little panties in a twist. Oh well, we're totally threatened. We're going to have to send them a cease and desist. But never mind. They are banned. It's very unusual here for us to delete comments. We just delete people. but it takes a little bit of time. They have to get on my nerves quite a bit. it takes a fair bit of pissing me off, but if you piss me off enough, you're fucking banned. You're banned.
If the email is legitimate. Well, that's true. That could absolutely be. Oh, you know what? That could be Linux Audio 100. It looked like nosebleeds from taking was it
warfarin?
Yeah. And is that a blood pressure or heart medicine?
It's a blood thinner. Yes, it's a blood thinner. She'd be on it for her pacemaker.
Right.
Wow.
You're a high paid brain surgeon, I think, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
So she just had a nosebleed,
and I just do this,
just for fun.
Just for fun.
In my book, you are, man. Well, you're a nurse.
Oops, sorry.
All this stuff. I just tell people you're a surgeon just for fun.
Like I said, I used to play one on TV.
Well, you do a great job. And Marcy B, in New Mexico, here's the problem. We don't know if the walker is still in the house, but they will not tell us anything. And Cheryl McCollum was on here, and she was saying, they should release something. Give us, the people, something to work on.
We
because
demand
this
it.
case goes cold. And I want to say, how's it working out for you? And I've said that to detectives when there's been a cold case for 5-10 years and they won't give any information. I'm like, well, how is that working out so far?
Give us something so we can
how about
solve
you try
it
something
for you?
different, So anyway.
Yeah, Kelly I just texted her. She says, we haven't seen retired RN for a little bit. She is on a vacation.
Yes, she is in Hawaii, isn't she?
She's in Hawaii.
Yeah. And she sent me, and this was so cruel. This is, I'm freezing. Everything's frozen. She sends me this picture of the ocean. And I'm like, this is evil.
Yeah.
This is just evil. No,
Evil.
it was beautiful. And I'm glad she certainly deserves it. And
She deserves it.
Yes.
Definitely.
She has been through a lot and she's doing great now. And we are very happy for her.
That bitch deserves it.
Let's see.
Oh my God.
According to High Tech Club says, Perp had no way of knowing doorbell camera were not recording to the cloud unless they knew her very well. And that could be. Now, I don't have an iPhone. I have, the other kind.
Jitterbug?
Android.
Android, thank you.
The other kinds.
But I do have a door camera and it records and it keeps it for 30 days. And and I have it on the front and the back of my house. I don't have one inside my house. But to me, they are just, you shouldn't go through life without one. You just shouldn't. Absolutely should not.
Who the hell's coming to her back door?
So let's see.
Yeah, I still need to get mine installed.
Oh, you should have one. Absolutely.
Yeah, and I've got them. I just need to, I'm waiting for my son-in-law to get
right.
some time off from.
And Zammer Girl, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. And Zammer Girl, I'm going to get to your comment here in just a moment. Tell your son-in-law I'm going to come over there if he doesn't get that Ring camera installed now.
Oh my.
He doesn't want me over there. I'm ugly.
Well,
I'm ugly.
Right now he's babysitting prisoners. That's his job.
Oh, okay. Well,
Did she just say she's ugly?
Oh, well, she hasn't shaved since Nixon was president.
Golly.
I'm not proud of that one.
No, that was a bit far.
okay then. If he has to.
He has to.
Porter 64 says Claremont serial killer.
Okay, I'm gonna go
respond to a call that has you elicit a yes answer. You're right. Absolutely.
Oh, is she
100%.
Is she
Porter 64.
Is she still talking about the AI thing? Hang on.
I know what you mean. She says people suck. And you can feel like that. But you know what?
Phrasing, ma'am.
I believe with all my heart and soul that the majority of people are good. It's just we hear about the bad ones. And with the way of instant information, we hear about all the bad ones. So it gives that impression, Hold on one second. Here we have a question. And this comes from the lamb. The lamb is the light. What kind of injury would leave blood drops like that?
How would she
Any
know?
injury. Any. A gerbil could have bitten her on the way into her house and she would have had the blood drops.
I just want to know why you'd ask this woman.
An 84-year-old woman has thin skin.
Of all people, though,
Well,
like
she is a representative of Authren Labs, apparently.
She is.
Allegedly.
No,
Spontaneous menstruation.
No. You fit in perfectly here, Pink Pajama Penguin. Oh my God. Like, seriously. Like, why are you asking her? Why would she know? Or this like circular person. How would she know?
At the door, a nosebleed.
Oh, a nosebleed.
And she was on heart medication that warfarin that made her blood that made her blood thinner, so she could get a nosebleed, I think, very easily. And it looks like it was from high up, the way it splattered, and it was just little droplets. It just, to me, the first thing I thought when I saw that was a nosebleed. So, yeah.
Okay, so
or it could be skin tear.
Was she humming again? I didn't mean to talk over her humming.
No, don't. Yeah, you can't disrupt her humming.
No, I like her
Yo.
humming.
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
I don't know how clean she was, but for all I know, the bloody nose happened weeks ago or days ago.
It could like this. That blood stuff. It could have been any time. She could have just been spurting blood around.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, if she had blood, like, okay, my mom, elderly, also very thin blood, very thin skin. There's just blood all over the place all the time, right? Like, we could be out to lunch, all of a sudden she's bleeding. And I know it sounds like, but it happens. I'll be like, Mom, you're bleeding.
Yeah.
Like that. And she'll be like, oh, no, really? Like, where from? Oh, there. It happens. It's just blood. Like, yeah, it does. It doesn't mean anything wrong. It just happens. And it get blood all over the table and stuff. You know, it's like, get a napkin.
Yeah. Elderly people have very thin skin and it can tear easily and drip a little blood. Absolutely. I'm sorry, you're going to say something, darling?
No.
Okay. Let's see. Really, Kelly J says, my husband got that call last year and they claimed to have me with them. He didn't fall for it though, did he? I hope not.
Or is your son, or is your husband an idiot?
A friend of mine, her mother was scammed for $1,000 because she thought her granddaughter was in jail. Again, with AI, it is so easy.
Oh, it's AI.
Megan Connor did a great video on AI. She started out her video.
We need to find it. We need to find the Megan Connor AI video. I mean, I hate watching Megan Connor because she's so goddamn boring. But the Megan Connor AI video sounds like
and this is AI, and it is bad if used badly. This can hurt people, and it can be a scam.
And we need to see all of the context of the text messages, because with the capabilities of artificial intelligence today, you never know what's real and what's not.
And who can be intelligent or not.
And also, did you know that I'm the cousin of a famous murderer?
Oh, that's awesome.
And it's her as AI. I couldn't tell the difference, could not even begin to tell the difference. So if I can find that link, I will put it.
You can't tell the difference between AI when you go to Taco Bell and order the drive-thru.
Well, I mean, you are friends with Megan, so I can see how you struggle.
Very, very good. Shonia K says, I love Websleuths. Somebody recently.
Oh, Shonia K! Oh, Shonia K is like a super gem. She's a super gem. I finally blocked her yesterday. Right? It's taken me a while. It's taken me a while to get rid of Shonia K. But look. Sometimes I think I let these people go for too long. But yesterday I finally had enough of Shonia K. Right? She came along yesterday in my comments, and she tagged, I think it was an hour 40 into my yesterday's stream, and she goes, "The audacity of you to call these people out for going on and on about something when that's what you've been doing for months."
Damn straight, girl.
Damn straight.
Preach it, sister.
Yeah, preach it. Right? And I finally blocked her. Like, I finally removed her then.
I don't know. I thought she had a good point, but no,
she's probably, fine. Right? I was like, I'm not arguing with you anymore. I'm done with you. You are such a simp. I just realized that she's got a baby as her profile pic. That's a bit creepy.
No, I think that's Grayson.
Oh.
I don't know what that means.
How many people have had Shonia hassle them? Me. Yeah. Oh, aww. She is a anti-Rick Allen nut job. She is 100% Rick Allen guilty. And I let her be in chat. Like, I was like, she's not trolling. She's being careful. She's asking questions. I let her hang out. I was like, no, we have an open chat policy. We have a people can disagree policy. I
remember that.
Yeah, she was in chat that day with Andrea there.
She does love Irish, though.
That's right. She does. She likes Irish.
She did speak very highly of half Irish Armand. So
yeah. But she was like, she's a troll, but she's a passive aggressive troll.
Yeah.
Like, she's
even worse than Ella.
Yeah, very much. Yeah, like, I'm good at being passag.
Yeah.
Right. She's pretty good at being passag, but she pushed it. Like, yesterday, she was like, "The audacity of you," and I'm like, "Fuck you!" Like, you get in my comments. Like, you're gonna have a go at me. Go and friggin' do it somewhere else, not in my comments.
Yeah, there's plenty of things to criticize. Just be original.
Yeah, like, whatever. But here's the thing. It's like, okay, yeah, I've been going on about Lauren for 3 months. She tried to fucking put someone in prison for fucking 50 years, 10 counts or 10 times or whatever it was that John said that would be 5 years times 10 times. Based on completely fabricated evidence. Like, did you see the evidence that they put forth to that judge? Did you see it? No, Shonia K, you didn't. You've been closing your eyes to it. So, yeah, we've been talking about it a lot. Because if you don't, then it's just going to be forgotten. So we're going to keep talking about it. I mean, talking about her is just as entertaining. Yeah, we could talk about Shonia K. And we've been talking about what Lauren did when she tried to cover the Richard Allen case very poorly. We can talk about that. We can talk about all the other fucking lies she's told as well, because this has just opened a can of worms, really, and John as well. We'll talk about all of that stuff. Because she's the one who has tried to get people arrested because of all the crap that she's done and how embarrassed she is of it. So, yeah, we can talk about that for as long as we want. Because she's the one who decided to do a fucking 9-hour stream on it. I don't know who she is. She's just some simp for Lauren, this Sonia K. But yeah, I was just saying, I finally blocked her yesterday, and I leave it too long sometimes to block these people because I'm trying to be fair. And
I just want entertainment.
And also, yeah, like he likes entertainment as well.
Yeah, kind of like a cat playing with a mouse, you know.
Last post on HCC, Grayson. Oh, what an absolute blessing she is. And 23. Oh, wait, Lily in the background. MUTKOP is very good at pulling up people's comments. Very, very good. Actually has a little bit of software that does it. And yeah, we'll talk to you later, actually. I wouldn't mind getting you on stream sometime. Actually, MUTKOP. You're very interesting. They should blame their cult leader. Yeah, they should. I think talking about her mean texts are funny, that's all. Yeah. Didi, she stopped laying low. She started streaming again. Did you see? She's live streamed twice in the last couple of days. Yeah, I know it's annoying, Molly, but don't you stress. It's a lull. There'll be more things coming out.
Gifted me to be a Websleuths guardian. Thank you. Websleuths.com. We don't have any ads up at all, and it's all free. But if you want to become what's called a guardian for it's only $3 a month, you get all these fun little things. And so we have a way for people to gift other members a guardian membership. So there you go.
You can gift other members a guardian membership on websleuths.com.
I want one.
Interesting. So you can gift other members. It's basically, okay, I need to find out exactly what this means, right? But they end up having some sort of access to something on this websleuths.com, but I bet they end up being harassed to give to this DNA souls thing, right? And if they don't give to this DNA souls thing, then, well, I mean, it'd be a constant source of spam, I would think. I am so sus on this thing. I am so sus on this whole Othram thing and DNA souls. Is that a chastity belt?
Wouldn't you like to know?
That's why she keeps getting subs. They are told to sub and they do, and let's come after you. Yeah. No, because the channel's not monetized, right? The website is basically a database farm for Othram Labs. No, the YouTube channel is not monetized. DB, we need to talk about this. You know who Othram Labs are, right? She's in a strategic partnership with Othram Labs. It's so weird.
Well, you know what, Bipolar Express, I would activate the Megan fingers. Everybody, whenever poor Megan comes into chat, I try and force her to come up with
Megan fingers.
But we're almost done. Otherwise, I would definitely be annoying the hell out of her to get her to come up here. So, let's see.
What's Megan figures?
Really? TQLET says, you guys wrote about my story in 2008. Thank you. What was your story, my dear? Oh, Trace on the case. That's great. Yes, you are allowed to say Joe Schmo will be live at 7 a.m. your time in Arizona at London's court hearing. Okay. That
Joe Schmo. Oh no. Don't mention him.
And why is he in Arizona and why am I not going to court? What the hell am I missing? Damn it.
You could be stalking Joe Schmo.
Well, Yeah, I can't drink. I can't have him buy me tequila shots.
That's true. But I mean, he could be getting all the chicks.
I know. What does anyone know what court hearing this was? What does he mean? Laura Owens?
No, no, London. London, I think, is a person. Hang on, let's just hear.
That is fantastic. Joe Schmo. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'll get the link, Trace, on the case and put that up. It's a case he's been following. This young girl was murdered.
Valdez.
Yeah, London Valdez was
London
murdered.
Valdez.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
London. Yeah. So yeah, if you want to go and hang out with Joe, the schmo, you go find out about this London Valdez thing. But 7 o'clock in the morning, their time. So I don't know what that is your time. Your time's weird.
That's 7, I guess, or 8.
And I think because of Joe Schmo, they finally got off their rear ends and did something. And good for him. Joe Schmo is a great example of what you can do to help people that need justice. So yes, Trace, on the case.
Someone did something because of Joe Schmo?
Yeah, I got drunk.
In fact, if you could email me, Trace on the case, at websleuthsvideos@gmail.com, send me Joe Schmo's link, and I'm going to send you my phone number so you can text me this stuff, okay? So
Thank you,
Joe
Tricia.
is the best, yes. Oh, you know what, my dear, if you try and find a link, we can't, you can't post the link here, but if you could tell me the name of the case, I could look it up on Websleuths. Just tell me the name that would be in the title of the discussion thread, and I'll look it up and put it here. So that's interesting. Blah, 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 blah. That's very interesting. That's the person's name, people.
She just made the most sense out of the whole time she's been streaming.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah.
Watch the sister's language, body language, specifically her mouth and blinking rate during the video message. That is very interesting.
It's very interesting.
Oh, I thought I missed another one of her ditties for a second.
Oh, right. She sounds like Becky Hill.
Mm.
Watch his body language, specifically the mouth and blinking rate during the testimony.
Very, very interesting. We'll do that. Absolutely. So, Anthony France, I don't know who you're talking about, but we'll see. And did Neil Campbell ever tell the story of what happened with her grandparents? I don't think she did. Let's see.
Oh, look, Megan's in chat. Megan's in chat going,
yay, let's get our Megan fingers out.
What's Megan fingers, do you think?
I don't know. I'm sure she's going to notice and finger Megan any second now. And get her on panel.
Megan is in chat going, I agree. Yay, Joe.
Aww.
Yay, Joe. Love you, Joe.
Hope you like tequila, Megan.
And fingers.
Yeah, I'm sorry if you did, Neil Campbell, I didn't see it. But that's something that we can talk about during the Guardian Zoom call. We do a Guardian, if you're a Guardian on Websleuths for $3 a month, we do a Zoom call once a month, and it's an 8-hour Zoom call. You can just come and go as you please, and we talk about Websleuths and your life, and it's really fun.
Oh my God.
Neil Campbell.
I so need the link to that Zoom call.
What?
Did you hear that? Listen.
No.
Yeah, I'm sorry if you did, Neil Campbell, I didn't see it. But that's something that we can talk about during the Guardian Zoom call. We do a Guardian, if you're a Guardian on Websleuths for $3 a month, we do a Zoom call once a month, and it's an 8-hour Zoom call. You can just come and go as you please, and we talk about Websleuths and your life, and it's really fun. So Neil Campbell, next Guardian Zoom call. I'd love to hear that story.
Imagine. Imagine having a link to that shit. You could go in as insightful, darling. That'd be so great. I'd have to record the whole thing. It would be fucking so good.
It would.
Talk about how you got a stalker. And how like this girl that you really like, she blocked you from chat.
Let's call her Grayson.
Yeah, or Grey Bay or GB.
Yeah, GB
Probably
for
GB.
short.
Yeah, and like you were just trying to support her because she was going through this lawsuit where she was suing a DoorDash driver.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, and like it must have been really stressful for her because she got really hurt like 3 years ago, but she never went to hospital or anything, but she must have had a really sore back. And she tried to sue him.
Walking.
There's difficulty walking and like getting out from underneath her bridge and like and DoorDash are just being really mean and not settling. But you just want to reach out and help and, you know, maybe get in her pants, but she blocked you.
100% Bo Bear.
Does she?
Absolutely.
Do any of these people have any evidence to report other than what's been in the actual press conferences? I'm yet to see anyone have anything to report that's not in the press conferences. Sorry, but it's all been in the press conferences. Yeah. Yeah. Hello. I feel the same exact way about Othram DNA Souls. I've been digging into, was it Balf brothers and their connection to Glenn Beck, who went to some BOM evidence conferences. Oh, Ashleigh Daybell, Tim Ballard, and more. Really? Really? The Balf brothers used to work for Beck, but now own CrimeCon. See, interesting. I heard that David Middleman is connected to the new owners of CrimeCon. And that's why, like, there's so much Othram content at CrimeCon now. And David Middleman, he's the owner of Othram, by the way. Yeah. I looked at the network like an MLM model, follow the dollars. Yeah. And they're all LDS. Is David Middleman LDS? I'm not sure about that. He's in Texas, isn't he? And also DB, Othram, they are also the company that were involved with the not DNA testing of the crime scene in Delphi. They decided, well, they advised on what to test and what not to test because of, you know, how there's some things that would get used up if you tested it and some things that wouldn't get used up. There's actually a Judy Ron stream with Lauren.
Speaking of used up.
Yeah. A Judy Ron stream with Lauren and Ed. He talks to Lauren about this company in Texas that's doing a lot of publicity and is solving a lot of cases, and they want results. And if they use up the only DNA that's there by testing it when it's not necessary, then they seem to not get results. We advised, so they just told Jerry Holman some things about DNA. Yeah. I don't think Tim Middleman is LDS, but I could be dead ass wrong. Yeah, I don't know. Yes. I sent a video to Sleuthy about it. I can send it to you too, Classic. Yeah. So, and I've also got the part of the closed hearing with on the Kohberger case where Oseram got the first part of the profile, and then the FBI stopped their work so that they could then go into non-public databases and increase the profile size so that they could go find Brian Kohberger's name. So that is illegal. But everyone forgot about that because he pled guilty. Everyone forgot about that. Yeah. No, we're going to finish up now, I think. But yeah. There's a lot of stuff here, and I can understand why Tricia and Tricia's loyal supporters probably wouldn't want anyone questioning it.
Yeah.
I can understand.
Counts. It was ruled in the Kohberger case that it's in fact, do I have I had it on hand. Andrea actually did a little comment on this. Oh, I might have it. It was ruled that it was not contravening, it wasn't violating Mr. Kohberger's rights, it was violating everybody else's because it was a standing issue. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, in fact, I do have it. Just this couple of minutes. I clipped it from the press conference after his sentencing. We have the prosecutors and detectives talking about, actually the prosecutor ends up talking about how he says that there were nobody's rights were violated, and then Andrea picks him up on that and goes, not true. Not true. Let me just show you that. You want to go, Dolly?
Yeah, I probably should. But yeah, I'll be in chat. So
yeah, no, yeah.
Right.
Watch this. This is important. Cool.
I continue that process there. And as to your question about legal concerns, my simple answer is no. I didn't have legal concerns about how the FBI conducted their ITG investigation. I know that was the subject of lengthy, detailed, painfully detailed motions and briefing, and Mr. Nye rose to the occasion and was able to address all of that. But in the end, it's simply no different than sending somebody undercover into any place to gather information. And I was not concerned about the legality of it. And the judge came through and made the right decision that there was no violation of the defendant's rights or anybody else's rights.
That, of course, is not accurate. That is not an accurate statement. The judge did not, in fact, make a determination that there was no violation of anybody else's rights because that was a standing issue. In fact, Mr. Thompson, that was the defense that your office raised. that even if the FBI had violated the rights of millions of people who had submitted their DNA into these various databases and restricted law enforcement access, and law enforcement still went in there in this investigation and got it, as there was testimony to that effect, Brian Kohberger doesn't have standing to invoke other people's rights. So other people's rights, not at issue in this case or in the litigation. There was no such determination. And the attempt to rose color that, I mean, look at his face right here. I just happened to time it at the right time. Okay, a little smug look there. That ain't what happened. And he knows it. This is what part of continues to raise concerns for me about why this deal in this format, what's the benefit, and so forth. It's stuff like that. I don't know what was painful about the detail of the motions. Was that painful? The FBI's malfeasance? The IGG investigators' malfeasance in that case? It came out in the motions in limine.
Yep.
They backdoored access to personal, highly detailed genetic information of individuals who had not consented to it.
Yep.
That happened.
Had he not left the night sheets behind, would you have been able to track him down?
We've talked about this ad nauseum. And the answer is yes. Through the car, most likely. We had some amazing people going truly line by line over tens of thousands of white Hyundai Elantra.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Payne is standing up or sitting down right now, but yeah. She called it, and that's the, I remember this this stream of hers, and because of the fact that Brian Kohberger had just been sentenced, there were some people pushing back on Andrea, going, "Hey, whose side are you on?" Andrea is always on the side of truth. She doesn't care. She is just flat out a lawyer. She looks at the law. This is not about sides for her. She remembered what had happened in the motions in limine. She remembered the evidence, and she was calling out the prosecutor for lying to the public, which is what he did right there. And respect to her for that. She is on the side of the law. Yes, side of justice. Absolutely. Absolutely. And yeah, the case is absolutely rage-inducing. And people got, because that day there was, it was emotions. Like there were victim impact statements that day. People like Lauren, who wasn't even at the victim impact statements because she didn't want to sleep out that night, did a stream with Susan Hendricks talking about how sad it all was. Of course, it's very sad, right? But here we have a real lawyer doing a real analysis of what actually happened, and she remembers what occurred throughout the case because she actually followed it and didn't fall asleep in court. This is what happened. This is what happened, and we need to remember that it wasn't all just brilliant work by these prosecutors. People's rights were violated, and it wasn't just the defendant, it was everybody else. And there is no law, there's nothing now to fix it, right? So there are companies with databases with your DNA in it, and the FBI are able to just go in there and take it and search it. And that might be okay with you, but is it okay with your family members? So, and now we have we have this company, Othram, who's getting around advertising. And the reason they're advertising and getting databases of people who are like true crime enthusiasts, and they're out at places like CrimeCon, the reason they're out there is quite simple. It's because they're getting ahead of this bad press that they've had. The bad press that they've had is not just to do with the Koberger case, but the fact that people are scared of their private information being used in this kind of way. They're scared of the government getting hold of their private health information, being able to track them. They don't like this idea. So they're countering that fear with, oh no, we're doing great work. We are finding missing people. We're hunting down murderers. So they're using their networking, the databases. They have their own podcast as well. And yes, things like Websleuths.com. I'm sure that they've bought more. They've made strategic alliances with more than just Websleuths, as if they've just gotten into one of these partnerships. If they can win over the public and make them believe that they're this noble group that are only trying to help find missing people and only trying to do great work in tracking down criminals, they're going to make people more comfortable with IGG. And that's good for them. But meanwhile, like, the laws haven't caught up with this. It's also new. You're going to email me about it? Yeah. And then there's this thing with this crowdsourcing, right? So because it all seems to be so like noble and worthwhile, and they put like victims' photos up there and missing people's photos up there as the face of their company, they charge people's cards every month. It's like, it's quite misleading, isn't it? This is a for-profit company. That's Othram. For-profit company. And it's happening over here too, guys, by the way. Right? And we have very little protection. Like, you guys have the right to privacy, as in against search and seizure. So you have a Bill of Rights. We don't have that. So, like, the Supreme Court should be able to step in and put some safeguards against this. Over here, I don't like where it's going for us. Yeah, I have no idea what goes on in Australia. Oh, it's happening here too. There is a DNA registry happening here too. Very similar. Othram, not Othram itself, but the genetics registries have arms over here that link up to the ones in the US and in Europe, etc. I don't want to start to sound too tinfoil hat, but it makes sense that they would all link up because there are genetics links up across the continents. So of course they're sharing information. Of course they're selling databases to one another. Yeah, those middlemen have done some seriously good networking and PR from the very start of their company. Of course they have. Yeah, they have. And it blows my mind that they're buying little companies like Websleuths or getting into strategic partnerships with them. Right? We are being gaslit. Yeah. Anyway, I know I've gone off on a bit of a tangent here, but I just don't like it when people misrepresent themselves. That's what I feel like's happening. I feel like there's misrepresentation going on. And I'm not saying that good work is not happening, right? So like when I start talking about this, I get people in my comments going, oh, but I think that Othram does good work. They help find this person and that person. Yeah, sure. Okay. So they've done some good work. Cool. Two things can be true at once. Like a company can do good work, but they can still misrepresent themselves. Yeah. You should be able to, informed consent. Great. I'm getting no sleep tonight. Yeah. And I don't consent to my DNA or myself or my daughter being found through investigative genetic genealogy searches. I don't consent to that. But I know I can be found because I think my mum has used Ancestry.com. And I think some of my family have used other databases. And I don't know what they've signed into. I don't know what terms and conditions they've pressed submit on. And I don't believe that they've read them all. So therefore, I think I can be found that way. And I don't consent to that. And I don't consent to it on my daughter's behalf. But I don't think it matters. Yeah, I hope they never get hacked, right? Yeah, it's too late. Also, have you noticed that little babies, they get the blood, a little pinprick of blood taken when they're born now? Their DNA taken? What do they do with that? We all know Dali's in a few databases. My brother got arrested, so I'm screwed. Yeah, that too. Right? And this is where informed consent comes in handy. We don't know what we are signing up for. It sucks. Yeah. If anyone in your family, genetic history, has submitted DNA to one of these sites, they have your lineage. Yep. Yep. And then like people are going to say, oh, but just don't do anything wrong. Don't commit any crimes. Yeah, right. Okay. So look at this Tomasio guy right now. What if he has not committed any crimes? Too bad for him. Too bad for him. His face is all over every bloody thumbnail and stuff all over the country right now. Now, he hasn't been found because of DNA. But there you go. I mean, there's a person who, like, their life's just been turned upside down, not just because his mother-in-law's gone missing, but he's been named. Yeah. And if just because your DNA is somewhere, that doesn't mean you did something. Your DNA is everywhere you go. Found guilty of thought crimes. Yeah. My brother had to do a DNA test to identify JJ, so there's that. Yeah. 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 Yeah, and it's not just about crimes. They will eventually use them to, what's this? Say bid insurance premiums for health coverage. Yes, there's that too. And Andrea did mention that on another one. I'll show you this. Hang on. Sorry to keep you, but she mentioned that when it came up in court. Not that. Let me go like that. See, I've saved these.
Against the public writ large. So, for example, we cited in our brief 3 different cases where Idaho's appellate courts have found people have given up a reasonable expectation of privacy in information that was shared with a single company. And it was shared with that company just so they could get the service from that company. Here, we're talking about people sharing it not just with the company, but with millions of other people, because sharing it is the purpose of providing it to the database. So regardless of what the FBI did or didn't do in terms of violating the terms of service, no one has a reasonable expectation.
Is it different if they share it with the company and it's obtained by lawful process from that company? versus going in the back window and taking it?
No, Your Honor, because right now what we're asking is not reasonableness of the search. Right now what we're asking is there even a reasonable expectation of privacy? And so the fact that no one has a reasonable expectation of privacy in those databases means that even if the FBI violated those terms of service.
Got that, everybody? Did you hear that loud and clear? The government's position: if you use a database, you have given up all of your interest in keeping your genetic information private. I hope you heard that loud and clear before you consider submitting your DNA to any of these databases. That's the position the government's gonna take. Free for all. You put it in GEDmatch, you put it in 23andMe, you put it in Ancestry, whatever. Free for all. You have no right to restrict who can see it, what they can use it for. That's the government's position.
Wow.
Think long and hard about that.
Service, no one has a Fourth Amendment right to complain, and certainly Mr. Koberger doesn't. He has not asserted factually or through evidence that he was a customer to one of these databases. And maybe that changes the case if he were, but he's not. He's not even claiming that. He's not even asserting it. Now, I do want to address the second part of the court's.
Wow, guys. Yeah. Yes, yeah. She was in, where was she? She was in Chile at the time? Yeah. No one's going to get mad at you. No one would get mad at you, Llama. Don't be silly. You can like Tricia. It's all right. No. Absolutely not. Andrew Burkhardt, I love listening to and learning from you. Email so describe hella. Oh, yeah. And it would be a disaster. Imagine everyone with BRC2 or HLA 278 just cannot get health insurance. Yeah. So my point there in playing that, apart from the fact that she generally makes excellent points, is that she said that not only do people give up their interest in their DNA when they use one of these databases, but the government's saying that they can use it for anything. Right? So not just for tracing it to find somebody else, but for anything. Yeah. Really scary. Really scary. So the Supreme Court needs to do something about this. And you guys are lucky to have a Bill of Rights that protects you. We don't have that here. But I feel like there needs to, like, something unfortunately will need to go wrong in order for it to get to the Supreme Court level, I guess. Like, is that usually how it works? Yeah. Tricia says, I like Tricia too until I realized she was using me and my family. She's funny, but in my opinion, not an ethical person, especially in true crime, in my opinion. Yeah. And no judgments, guys. Like, here's the thing. I don't not like people by osmosis, right? So if somebody likes somebody else, that doesn't mean I don't like you. I don't dislike somebody because they dislike somebody else. It's, you with me? So it's not like a by the side thing, like you're someone, you're their friend, therefore I hate you. That's very juvenile to me. But if you act like an ass, then I'll have a problem with you. So I wouldn't have cared about Tricia or Megan if they just liked Lauren but weren't acting the ass. But I've seen them acting like an ass. So, but if you like Tricia, cool. You know who I like? Ping. So Ping is a friend of Tricia's. And I haven't seen him acting like an ass at all. And I've liked Ping for years. So Ping's an Aussie. He has his own little channel, and I haven't seen him get involved in this at all. So I'm staying friends with Ping as far as I'm concerned. I haven't talked to him for a while, but I got no problem with him. And he likes Tricia. I think he's a mod for her. So yeah, like as far as I'm concerned, I'm not gonna like sideways not like somebody. That's silly. Yeah, of course you're welcome here. Yeah, Ping is a sweetie. Yeah, he's a real sweetie. He's been on this channel too. I had him on after the Aaron Patterson trial, the mushroom cook. He worked so hard on that trial. He was in that courtroom for 45 days or something. And dude, he makes no money. And he's just, yeah, he worked his butt off on that thing, froze himself stupid. And yeah, he does a fantastic job. He's just so nice. So yeah, I support him, and I'm sure he wants nothing to do with this whole thing with Lauren. Doesn't really know her or anything like that. Oh, sorry, Skin. Yeah, I can see Beef. Can't see Beef Wellington without thinking about it. Yeah, I still think in that case they only proved manslaughter. They did not prove intent. But I mean, knowing everything else that the jury didn't hear, I think that would have proved intent. But what the jury heard, I don't think they proved intent. But hey, I'm off on a completely different tangent now. All right, guys, I know I've blurred on long enough. I am redirecting you over to ATS News. She is doing Nancy Guthrie updates and calling out unethical reporting. So let's hear her take on the matter. She either started 3 minutes ago or she's about to start. Fight to be first, and she's got her thumbnail's actually really cute. She's got a little crown on Ashleigh Banfield. And members, guys, I've put a Discord link up for the new members as well. So let's see if our new friend Moon whatever, who I banned from YouTube, tries to get into the Discord. We'll have to look up for that. Darling, we're gonna have to look out for that. Llama, hey, I completely hear you. I luckily haven't dealt with her. I've only seen her a few times. I think she's not sharp and didn't think it was intentional, but I trust your opinion. Yeah. See, it's the intent. Yeah. Oh, stop it. You can go to the Bitch About Hella channel. I know you've made one. All right. Time for the song, guys. Thanks for all hanging out.
Her name was Hella. She was an Aussie. She was a fake lawyer from the future. She got on YouTube and made some live streams. Her co-host is Dolly and she dances sometimes. The words are always so loud because she's an 803.